Every day, you sift through a staggering amount of information just to do your job. Reports, emails, research papers, it's an endless stream of text. For 20 years, we've relied on one primary system to sort through all of this. You type a question into Google, and it gives you a list of websites to go read. This matrix shows how the process is shifting. On the left is the traditional model. You guess the right keywords, and you get a stack of links. On the right is the AI model. You explain your specific context, and you get a single, direct answer. AI tools bypass the manual work of clicking through tabs and skimming paragraphs. They do the reading for you. We are moving past the point where finding a primary source is the hard part. The new bottleneck is synthesizing that information quickly. But right now, you have ChatGPT, Perplexity, Claude, Gemini, and Grok fighting for your attention. It is exhausting trying to keep track of them. Trying to jump between 5 different interfaces every day doesn't save time. It creates entirely new friction points in your workflow. There is no single, perfect tool that handles every task flawlessly. Instead, you have to navigate a direct trade-off. You are choosing between a system built for creative fluidity and a system built for strict verifiability. Ignoring these tools because the market is crowded puts you at a disadvantage. The most practical approach is to map one specific assistant to the task you do most often. This quadrant chart plots these tools to fit your needs. The horizontal axis measures how conversational a tool is versus how strictly factual it is. The vertical axis measures whether it operates alone or plugs into your existing software. First is ChatGPT. It is highly conversational. You can ask it to adopt a specific persona, brainstorm ideas, or draft emails, and it responds like a knowledgeable colleague. But that conversational design comes with a risk. Because it prioritizes fluid dialogue over rigorous footnoting, it can confidently generate incorrect information. That puts ChatGPT squarely in the creative and standalone section of our map. If your job requires accuracy over creativity, Perplexity AI is designed specifically for real-time internet searches and summarization. When Perplexity answers a question, it attaches hyperlinked footnotes to primary sources. You can immediately click through and verify exactly where the data came from. This places Perplexity firmly on the factual and verifiable side of the axis. Use ChatGPT to outline a marketing strategy. Use Perplexity to pull the exact GDP figures for your quarterly report. Some workflows don't require searching the web at all. If you are an analyst, your friction point is often reading through dense 100-page PDFs. This diagram illustrates where Claude excels. You can upload an entire financial report or a lengthy research paper, and Claude will read the entire document to extract the main points. It functions as a closed-loop analytical engine. Its accuracy depends on you providing the right raw materials. Looking back at our quadrant chart, Claude sits near the middle, balancing excellent writing with strong analytical skills as a distinct application. You don't use Claude to find out what happened in the news today. You use it to master a specific, heavy document that would otherwise consume your entire afternoon. Next is Gemini. Google built this assistant to cross-reference data directly across your personal Google Drive, your emails, and their live search engine. The immediate trade-off is a total ecosystem lock-in. You get massive convenience by letting the AI instantly read your inbox and documents, but you have to keep your workflow entirely within Google's platform. Finally, there's Grok. Developed by Elon Musk's company, Grok ignores corporate file processing entirely to focus on fast-moving cultural trends and current events. It pulls real-time, unfiltered discussions directly from the X platform, allowing you to gauge public sentiment on breaking news as it happens. This final quadrant chart shows Gemini ranking the highest for ecosystem integration, while Grok sits closer to conversational, leveraging social networks rather than traditional search. Convenience and real-time social data are powerful utilities, but you have to accept the platform biases and constraints that come with them. Google Search isn't disappearing. It still processes billions of queries a day and remains the best way to browse primary sources yourself. But AI assistants are the new gateway for accelerating how you actually work. This flowchart organizes your choice by looking at your primary daily friction point. If you spend hours verifying facts and pulling citations, choose Perplexity. If your bottleneck is reading massive, dense documents, go with Claude. If you need to draft content or brainstorm emails, ChatGPT is your baseline. And if your entire workflow already lives inside Google Drive and Docs, integrate Gemini. Stop trying to find the one tool that does everything perfectly. Identify the single task that slows you down the most, pick the assistant built to solve it, and tune out the rest of the noise.